So if you were with us last video, it was pretty exciting. Cutting hay, started a fire, fire department came, a neighbor came with their water tank for their sprayer. It was pretty nuts, so I'd encourage you to watch that if you missed that one. Today we're kind of doing the same. We're moving a little bit more dirt. Gonna put the planter away, gonna move the baler onto a different tractor, getting ready for baling in probably tomorrow, I suppose. And then Jeff's finishing cutting that. He's cutting it early in the morning, hoping some of that dew makes it so if he does hit another rock, it makes a spark that it won't catch on fire. Otherwise, we're getting done here. We just want one more load so I can keep that going a little bit longer. One more load over there. So let's spread some dirt. Dad's on his way back. Hauling dirt. Fun stuff. So I mentioned a few times, there used to be a barn here, an older barn there. There used to be like 5 grain bins in the back, but we had a tornado roll through in 2015, the summer of 2015. And so there were bales here, of course, and they were breaking this down. Dad and I had to redo this fence kind of. And we had a few spots where they were just weird. And so, you know, we could have like took down the whole fence and then moved it sideways, but we ended up just taking hose clamps and clamping this together. Kind of funky. And it's one of my first videos. It's like aftermath of the storm. If you want to check that out, there's videos and pictures of our farm after we got hit. It's much better. We just want one more load along the bunks. These some of these places they didn't get much, so just filling that out, extending that pad a little bit longer. Back in my prime, I could do that by myself. You know, when I was like 19.
Doubt it.
There's a way.
It could be, I suppose. How'd you do it?
Well, you just gotta jerk it up, and then you kind of turn it, and then you slide it in itself and flip it. And yeah, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm saying.
No.
My good.
You're not that good.
Yeah. Get that hay cut.
I did?
No fires today?
No, not today.
That's good.
Do it when it's wet.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So we're like in July. I think we're done with this thing. So how these work, let's see. Let that in there. So this is how it delivers the seed into the trench. This bristle belt kind of grabs the seed and puts it down in. And then this dial right here, when you spin it this way, just detensions the belt. So that way it's not pulling on it all winter, getting it loose. I assume if you're one of those guys that trades planters every couple years, wouldn't mess with it, whatever. I think we plan on keeping this planter for a while, so just gonna detension all 16 rows. Woo, snappy. I just detensioned the speed belts. It wasn't near as exciting as putting out a grass fire with a 4-wheeler sprayer.
Well, we don't need that kind of excitement.
Kind of fun though. Do you get a bill from the fire department for that?
What they do is they send you a bill and they say, turn this into your insurance. Donations are appreciated and stuff like that. Yep. Be our friends on cutting hay from now on. How does it feel?
It's bumpy and loud.
How does it feel to be working and have somebody stick a camera in your face?
Not too bad.
I'm getting used to it.
I do it every day.
I don't know about that. It seems like you were on the couch for a while.
It's harder now when I move it around because it sucks walking.
You don't walk good. That's all I got to say about that.
So this is an old bunker. There's a hole in the trees over there. They dug a bunch of dirt out, poured concrete, piled up 2 sides of clay, and they put stuff like silage in there. But we don't use it. We don't really plan on using it ever again. It's just kind of far away. It's way in the back of our South farm. And so we had a buddy with an excavator tear it up so we could pick it up with the loader. And we're just using it as fill anywhere we need it. Whole herd of deer in the front yard. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I'm fairly certain that's what heaven looks like. Oh, there's even one hiding around the corner. Yeehaw. Alright, spread that around, and then we got some machinery to move around and switch up. That should help quite a bit. It'd be nice if we had that Brant roller yet. We could roll that in, compress it down. Definitely need some moisture on it though. It's just so powdery right now. Once I get some moisture on it, gets stepped on a few 100,000 times, should be pretty solid. And hopefully we don't have to do that for another 10, 20 years. Nice. Ellie, come here. I got something to rub on you. Come on. WD-40 skin cleaner. Just kidding. Worked pretty good though. Dad is finishing up feeding. I think after he's done with that, we're gonna get this unhooked, hook it up to the 8R, which is sitting over there. We gotta unhook the fertilizer spreader as well. We also need to drop that hitch down. So we gotta take a few bolts off. When we were baling, our chamber door wasn't opening enough, and the bottom of the door was hitting the bale, so when the bale would slide, it would kind of get ruffled up by the belts a little bit. Not every time, kind of depended on the ground we were sitting on. So if we drop that hitch down, so it's like this, the back of this baler will be up, so the door will open wider, plus this will tilt back a little bit, making more space. So that's what we're gonna do. Move a few of them bolts. So we're gonna take that bale processor and the fertilizer spreader to the South farm, get it out of the way. There's a shed over there they'll both hopefully fit in. driving over gravel windrows. Wonder if that would fit in that hole. Maybe. How's it looking? Good? Wouldn't it be cool this harvest season if we had a draper instead of just a flex? Because we'll have to see what happens. Tractor might hit the ceiling here. Woo! She might. Oh! I just washed this yesterday. Yeah. Where's our jack? It's at home. That's a bummer. Put it on blocks and just pull away. Guess it might be lunchtime before we put that baler on. Get angry. Dad, I got herded.
Oh, I can fix that.
Hey, it's dried up. Daddy fixed it. I guess we'll be back with the jack. Back with the jack. I didn't even think about it.
Somebody came with that outfit and didn't bring all the stuff, but you didn't know I took it off.
Yeah, I guess I would have just left it on there.
I didn't want to lose it out in the corn, hitting it, slapping it.
Hey, you know, you're quite the investor. I see you got a whole stack of continuous right there, and that's worth about $50 more per piece now.
Really?
Yeah. We could sell it, make a profit, and the next time we buy it, it'll be twice the price. And
now you showed everybody where it is, so it might disappear.
Could have done that the first time.
Yeah, you could have. Jack, where'd the jack go?
It's in your hand.
Oh.
Oh. Seems like a lot of hoopla just to drop some equipment off. Hoses real quick, yeah. Before we unhook this, I'm gonna get some Outback wrap on these. That way it'll be a lot easier. Hooking it back to the other tractor. We ran out of number 1, but we got 2 and 3. Yeah, there's a wasp. Ah! There's a wasp. So now this will become the rake tractor. It's doing all kinds of jobs it's never done before this year. Is this 3-point gonna be an issue?
I think so. Get all the way up.
Now it is. Am I way off?
Yeah. Now you're the other way.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. For me? Yeah. Nice. That's nice.
Find out what size it is and tell me.
Seems like 15, 16.
Is it metric?
It might be. There's just, you know, a lot of paint on it. How'd that do?
Ready?
I gotta hold these harnesses out of the way.
So you got 2 hands, right?
Okay, so you'll stabilize it. I'll just carry this side.
Yep.
on top shelf. Brine tank. Yeah, I'm stronger than that there Milwaukee cooler.
I got one. Now when I can lift. Watch out, I might tip the baler over.
Oh dang. Probably didn't break that there tool there. You're so strong. The veins popping out of the arms. I just angered him. I think I got all the hoses backwards. Ooh, a Peterbilt. Ah, dang it. Get down in there, dang it. So close. Come on. Yeah. Exactly how that's supposed to look, right? Up. I'm like a backseat driver.
I get that big punch, loosen back up there.
Okay. I did something.
So you're pulling the cap off. I need the cap off.
Okay. Lubing the chains. When you get the PTO going and then you lube the chains, it becomes a lot quieter. It takes the slack out of everywhere where those chains meet up and just lubricates, you know? Makes it quiet. Now we just need to load up some net wrap for tomorrow. We're gonna be baling that stuff that we lit on fire. You know, it's dry. It's dry. Check these out, just came in the mail today. Ciao. Don't mind my white legs, you know, with this brace and just hard putting stuff on. Wanted to have a shoe instead of a boot, because my boot doesn't really fit the brace too well. So got some new Ariat work shoes, I guess you could call them. And there's a link below if you want 10% off your first Ariat order. So check that out if you're interested. Yeah, that's hay. What say you?
Pretty dry.
Not too much going on today. Wrapping everything up. Hay's getting dry. Gonna be baling tomorrow. Gonna be cutting hay tomorrow as well, I think. So hopefully we don't start a fire. I guess we'll find out. Hope you enjoyed watching today's video. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Boop, 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 boop. Thanks for watching Sonne Farms.